Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix. We are having a wonderful, wonderful day here. It is September 6, 2025, here in this wonderful space. Wherever you are, I hope everything is going well. You had a great Labor Day weekend. We are into the great fall sports time. This is the best time for sports anytime in this area because you got football, basketball, baseball, women's basketball. NBA camps about to open up. You got hockey camps about to open up. You got women's soccer. We got all kind of great sports. College football. Everything is going on and going off right now. And this is the best time for all of that. So thank you for everybody for coming out and joining us. We're waiting on Felix. He's just a few seconds away. He's gonna get in with us. What I want to do really quickly is we're gonna have a great interview. Great interview. I've been looking forward to this with this young man. He plays in the Maximum Basketball League. His name is Mr. Martell Stokes. He's a guard for the Chicago Legends, and he's a legend in his own right. And he's chomping at the bit to get in here, and talk to us a little about what he does and who he is and how the league represents. Why are we doing this, you're saying? We're doing this because we do have a new partnership with the Maximum Basketball League, the Maximum Basketball Network. We are broadcasting not only on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, on the Roku network by way of the Maximum Basketball Network. So that partnership allows us to do stuff like this where we're going to do player interviews. And speaking of which, we're going to bring that young man right on in right now. Good morning, Mr. Stokes. How you doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. You are coming up to us live and from the great state of Illinois in the city of Chicago. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Martell Stokes, known as a three-point specialist and a defensive stopper.
Yes, sir.
Am I saying that correct so far?
Absolutely.
All right. I hear you talk a lot of trash out there. Are you close to talking junk like the glove?
Oh yeah, I think I'm a little worse than that.
Have you got any texts for talking junk?
Oh, almost every game. I get fined from the team every year.
So so they actually fine you for the text or for talking junk?
Both. I mean, just depending on how far I go, I'm always protect my teammates. Regardless if they're wrong, I might tell them later they was wrong, but in front of everybody, I'm gonna protect them at all costs. That's just as being one of the older people on the team or one of the vets. I'm always protecting my tearmates.
Okay, all right. And I want to congratulate you guys on winning the championship.
Oh,
you
yes,
guys
sir.
Defeated the DFW Gorillas last year. Earlier this year, I would say. In the championship. Congratulations to you.
Oh, appreciate that.
What was that like? How was that feeling?
Man, I'm not going to say it was easy because Maximum Madness this year probably was one of the most hardest tasks as a team and as players. Me being older now, and I'm always guarding like one of the best defenders on the opposite team. When we played them, we kind of got a little, I'm not going to say we got a little big-headed, but we kind of got a little pump in ourselves because they only had like 6-7 players. So we had our full roster there, which was about maybe 12 to 13 players. So our main focus was to try to tire them out. They don't have that many players with them. And I was guarding probably their best player. And when I tell you, I can admit, man, he was killing me. He was about 6'5". I can't remember his name, but he was about 6'3", 6'4". I'm talking about I'm playing my best defender. He's just knocking my head off every play. But like I said, we had our entire team there. So I told one of our taller defenders to start to guard him because they went up on us by like 25 points. And we all had our heads down and we was like, no, we can't, this can't happen to us, not in our own city. And when that second quarter came in, I put one of my top defenders on him. His name is J.J. Stevens. He started to guard him. And then when our other players was guarding him, and we kind of like shut him down and we was able to make our run after being down 27 points in the first half to make our run to, bring the championship back home to Chicago.
Y'all was down 27 in the first half to come back and win it all?
Yes, sir.
All right,
yes, sir.
If that's not a team of destiny, I don't know what is.
Man, it was. But you know what, man? We are a team for some odd reason. I don't know what it is. We always like pick it up after we get down. Like we'll start the game off real sluggish, or we'll start the game off real slow. But then by the time that first quarter end or the start of that second quarter, that's when we kind of like just take off, or we pick it up. Our defense pick up, our intensity pick up, our scoring pick up. Everything picks up around like that second quarter. And we're kind of like an older team. I say probably we got about a couple of guys that's like in their mid-20s, early 20s, but most of the guys on our team are like 35 and up a little bit, or in the early 30s. So we're kind of an older team, so it kind of take a little bit more to get our motor going.
Okay, all right. All right. Well, once again, congratulations on winning that championship. Do you guys see yourself going back and at least contending for the league again this year?
No, we don't. I don't see our team contending. I can see ourselves winning it again. I'm confident that we can win it again.
I like that answer. I like that answer.
Absolutely.
So originally, how did you hear about the league? How did you go about being a part of the league?
Our coach now, his name is Tavon McGivens. Me and him went to high school together. So he had hit me up on Facebook through Messenger and tell me, he said, man, I play with this semi-pro team called the Chicago Legends. I was actually done with the semi-pro, league or anything. I was just playing like in pickup leagues in the city. But I know Tavon, like I said, through high school, and I've been knowing him just about over almost 25 years. And I said, okay, I'm going to come through. It was at a local park district that was right around the corner from my house. So I said, I'm going to go up there. And that was the summer of 2014. And ever since then, it's a stand-up organization. I love the league. And I came in to practice. I did my thing. The teammates loved me. They liked my intensity. They liked how I was, hard on everybody. And I've been there ever since, going on 11 years now.
So you've been a part of the league when it was the Midwest Basketball League and before it was transitioned to the Maximum Basketball League.
Yes, sir.
All right, we want to welcome in our co-host, Mr. Felix Holmes is here today. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning.
What's up, man? What's up?
Jump in with any question whenever you're ready, sir. The next question I have for you, sir, is what's the highest level of basketball that you've played beyond the NBL?
It was at Robert Morris College downtown. I wanted to go overseas, but at that time, I had my first daughter, so I was just strictly on staying here to be, I didn't want to leave her, at that time because she was just born and everything. So I just stayed here and just kept working and staying in shape, playing in local leagues here, and until I got that call from Tavon to play with the Chicago Legends.
Okay. Speaking of going overseas and making money, do you guys get paid to play?
Not all the time.
So basically, you footing the bill yourself to go.
Yeah.
So that leads to the next question. What's travel like for you guys? Do you guys fly? Do you drive? Do you guys get a van? How do you guys? What do you do?
Most of the time, everybody like either carpools. I work for Southwest Airlines, so I've been there for 3 years now, so I fly for free. So now over the last 3 years, like my team, we'll play a team in Detroit. They'll get on the road and drive 3 hours. No, I'm taking that 37-minute flight to Detroit. I'll see you guys there.
Okay.
So yeah. So sometimes like when we went to New York, everybody flew. Of course, like we only drive like when we have to play like teams in like Detroit, Indiana. Not gonna say Minnesota. What other teams? Like I know we played a team in Cincinnati and we drive. We drive the short distances, maybe like 3 to 5 hours. But anything over there, like I know we have to play it's 2 new teams in Houston. I'm sorry, not Houston, Phoenix. We played them on October 18th and October 19th, and we're all flying out there to play them.
Okay. All right. So what's been your biggest highlight other than winning the championship? What's been your greatest memory from playing in the league so far?
Oh wow. I have a lot. Our toughest competition would be this team from Michigan. They're called the Michigan Avengers. And for some odd reason, the games always be intense with them. Like it always be a 1-point game, 2-point game. We played them, and we were so struck when we won our first championship in 2022 in Vegas. We played them the first game, and we were so hyped, to play them. And I said, man, we need to calm down because I said our emotions is high, and I don't want our emotions to overwhelm us in losing this game. And we beat them actually on a buzzer beater in overtime. One of my teammates, his name is Jordan Fair. He stole the ball and he dunked it at the end to actually for us to win by 2 points. And that was just the first game. Now, mind you, we got to win 2 more games to win the championship. But once we won that game, we figured nobody else could beat us because that was our biggest rival. And our confidence after beating them just went out out this world. You know, after that, I think we played a New York team and we almost beat them by like 25 points. And then we was up in the championship game against Dallas, the team that we just played this year. We was up big. They came back and we ended up winning that game by like 2 points on almost a last buzzer beater shot. So that would be my, you know, my number one after this year, you know, after us coming back from that 27-point lead. So.
Okay. All right. So would you say that though that team is your biggest rival?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They know us. We know them. You know, it's always, I mean, we're brothers now. You know, we've communicated. We've even exchanged numbers. We talk on a regular basis. But when we play them, we know what time it is. We know we have to bring our A game. They know they have to bring their A game. But it's a mutual respect. You know, it's going to be trash talking all day long. But what I like about their team and what I like about us is we keep everything on the court. It's nothing personal. It's nothing, you know, no profanity or nothing. Well, it's profanity, but it's not like disrespectful profanity, you know. So it's you trash, I'm trash, you know, you weakest, you know, it's like that, but it's nothing lean. And after the game, we shake up, hug each other, go out to dinner. If they come here to Chicago, we in Detroit, we go out to dinner and just kick it, you know. So it's like a brotherhood.
No. So what do you like most about the league and what do you like least?
What I like most about the league is that we travel. We, as an organization, we love to travel because a lot of our players haven't really been to these different places. So we love to travel when we bring up the schedule. Like when the new teams came in from Vegas and LA and Phoenix, we like, okay, cool. We want to travel to them. We want to go because a lot of our members that haven't been to Phoenix, they haven't been to LA, they haven't been to Vegas. When last year, when it came up that we was going to New York, we was thirsty to get to New York, you know, just to go to Times Square and look at Madison Square Garden and go to Rucker Park and stuff like that. So we love to travel. That's what I really like about the league, because most semi-pro leagues, you don't really go nowhere. Everything is just in Chicago. You might hit a suburb or anything like that. But this actual league, we've been everywhere. We've been to Atlanta. We've been to Dallas. We've been to Houston. We've been to down in Florida. We've been to New York. We're going to Phoenix next month. So that's what I really like about the league. I really like about the league that it's an organization. It's not no BS. It's a real league. And that's why I put a lot of my time into it, because I see the owners and the organization of the league, you know, actually putting in time to make this thing work. What I least like about the league, you know what, it's really not too much that I really don't like about the league. I'm just being honest, because everything is ran perfectly. You know, Aramis, who's over the league, everything is ran. You know, I mean, you know, you're gonna have your problems with the refs in every city when you're playing basketball. I mean, that comes with the territory. But other than that, I have no other problem with the league. Nothing at all. I mean, my fines could be a little less, but that's about it. But other than that, I don't have no other problems with the league. Nothing at all.
So how they gonna fine you if you don't get paid? How does that work?
I mean, I don't, you know, like a technical foul, being disrespectful to the refs, you know, almost kind of like what the NBA does, stuff like that, being bad teammates or, you know, disorderly conduct with your team, stuff like that, just being a real jerk at the end of the day. You know, my teammates say I'm just over the top when it comes to them. You know, I'm very, very passionate about the game. You hear me, if you watch one of our games on YouTube, you hear me, get back. That's a bad call. That's a BS call, stuff like that, you know. But other than that, yeah, I get found all the time. I get in somebody's face, they get in my face. Man, you trash, man. Your whole family trash, your bloodline, you know, stuff like that. They give me a check for that. Yeah, I average probably. We play 12 games. I'm probably get 6 texts out of them 12 games.
Okay. All right. You got anything for us before we let you go, Felix?
Nah, man. You hit the nail on the head, man. that's about
all right.
right.
Now, before we let you go, Mr. Martell, how can we reach you on social media? Do you have a social media following for the team?
Yes, I do. My Facebook is Martell Stokes. My Instagram is Prince_Akeem83. And that's it. I'm just on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to write that down. Say that for me one more time. Hold on, just 1 second.
Okay.
There we go. Say it again.
My IG Instagram is Prince_Akeem AKEEM 83.
Prince _ AKEEM.
Yeah, that's my middle name, Akeem, and 83. That's the year I was born.
Okay, and what was the other one?
Just Martell Stokes on Facebook.
Okay. All All right. Thank you so much, sir. From what I understand, you guys get your rings soon.
Yes, sir. On the 27th.
September 27th.
Yes,
you
sir.
guys will be playing against the Detroit Panthers at home,
Yes,
and
sir.
you go on the 20th to Grand Rapids to play the Grand Rapids Fusion.
Yes, sir.
I wish you guys luck. We're gonna get some. You may be back. You never know. Get some of your teammates. We're gonna get plenty of people throughout the season to come on here and let us know what's going on. And as always, this partnership is going to be a great partnership with us being live on the Roku channel on you guys on the NBL. Let me go ahead and put that up here real quick. Let me put this up here. Quick overlay. There we go. Bam. Quick overlay. So when you're on the Roku channel, you can see us right here on that on the NBL network, TV network. Check us out. Check that young man out. Check us out. Good luck to you, sir. And I really appreciate you coming in today.
I appreciate you, man. You guys have a great day.
You too. Have a great one. All right, Mr. Felix, how you doing, sir?
Man, I'm here, man. You know, I'm here. Internet gremlins, I'm here.
We glad you can make it. See you got your Green Bay jersey on. You ready for Sunday afternoon?
Hey, man, watch y'all go 0-1. Come on, man. Let's get it cracking. 10-7.
What jersey you got there? Who is that you got?
That's Donald Driver. He was on that championship team with Woodson and who was was it Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers was quarterback, yes.
Oh, he was quarterback? I thought it was still Brett Favre. Okay. There you go.
Yep, and he won Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, okay. Well,
No, seriously, he won Dancing with the Stars. He's a good dancer.
Oh, okay. Donald Driver. Yeah. So you're going further than what I thought. Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Will. Good morning, big brother. How you doing, sir? Good morning to you, sir. Happy Sports Day. Good morning, Miss Rochelle. Felix is here now, wearing the Green Bay jersey. Good morning, Marcus. He said, "Let's go, Lions. Let's pack it up." And let's see, tomorrow afternoon, they're going to play at 4:25 Eastern. Central, 4:25 Eastern. It's going to be a great, great game. We're going to talk about that a little bit. I'm just really, really excited.
I need to interject for a minute. Okay, now, when I be wrong, I be on the show and I admit I be wrong, right? When these Lion fans be wrong, why I don't get that? Marcus, Rochelle, Steve Harris, why I don't get that back? I mean, love is supposed to be given and received. I give, why I can't receive it? Can we work on that this year? Because when y'all wrong, y'all go into hiding. But when I'm wrong, I stand there and walk the path. Can I get that back? Can I get on the show? You know what, Felix, you was right. I was wrong. Can I get that? That's all I ask. That's all I asked for this year. Before game one kickoff.
I do it.
I didn't say Kamau. I said Marcus, Rochelle, Steve Harris. When they wrong, what do? They go into hiding. You don't hear nothing. It's crickets. But when I'm wrong, I stand up. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. Y'all won, whatever. Can I get the same love back?
Rochelle says she got you.
Of course. Not what you know what? Seeing is believing. That's what I always say. Seeing is believing. Steve Harris, oh yeah. Soon as they leave last year, no, 2 years ago. I remember we came on at halftime the 49er game. Oh, let's see what the rates are for the Super Bowl, all that. I said, sit back, relax. They gonna blow it. I might not know everything, but they gonna blow it. We came back after the game. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear a chirp, no flight attendant, no Southwest Airline itinerary. All I'm saying is giving is receiving. Can I get the same thing? You already know who I'm going forward tomorrow. I got the jersey on. I'm never wearing that trash. I'm never wearing that. Now, if I'm wrong and they right, I already said my prediction months ago, 10-7. If I'm wrong and they do better than that, and if they win the Super, I put to you like this: y'all win the Super Bowl, I become a Lions fan. That's how for sure I do.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to ask you. So if they win it all,
I'll be a Lions fan.
Are you gonna join the brigade?
I joined the brigade for that upcoming year. I'm not gonna be a fan forever, but y'all win it, I'll be a Lion. I would cheer the Lions that following season all the way down. I represent everything. I'll wear all Lions gear, whoever. But What do I get when y'all don't win it? Crickets.
Fair enough.
What do I get when y'all don't win it?
Fair enough. Now, really quickly before we move forward, I want to make sure I put his information up there from Mr. Martell Stokes _ He's on IG under Prince _ Akeem and on regular Martell Stokes on Facebook. All right, we want to thank him for coming out again. And we're going to jump to our first topic of the day. MLB. The Tigers' magic number to win the AL Central is 13.
So
a combination of wins and losses.
Games in order to win it?
A combination of wins and losses of other teams and plus their wins is 13. There's about 20 games left in the season. So of course we got to ask, are they going to stick it out and make it to the playoffs?
I don't think so. I think the Felix effect's about to kick in. You just lost to the sorriest team in Major League Baseball last night. You 7-5 at home. I don't think you're going to do it. I really don't.
Speaking of which, they lost last night to the Royals 7-5. They are 81-61, 2-4 since the last game, our last show. They're on a 1-game losing streak, 3-7 over the last 10. The top 6 teams are the Brewers, Blue Jays, Phillies, Cubs, Tigers, and Dodgers. They are still on track to win the AL Central. They're number 1 in the AL Central. What has worried me the most has been the pitching. But here, even though I got a simple fix for them. It's not pitching, but it's a simple fix. Take Javi Baez, put him back in the outfield. They were doing great when he was playing in the outfield. Right around the All-Star break, they put him back in the infield. That messes with the karma. You got to keep your karma together. You keep your lineups right. It's
time to come with reality, sir. You're not good. Once you get that, it don't have nothing to do with the Felix effect. You're just not good. That's just, once y'all come to that conclusion, y'all gonna be all right. Y'all just not good. Y'all okay. You're not good. It's okay. Remember in Creed, I always go back to movies. Remember in Creed when he lost to Drago's son the first time? Mm-hmm. And Rocky was like, your style just ain't gonna work, man, against a guy like that. And he was like, so yours was better? He was like, I won, didn't I? Say, you just not good, man. You got good players. You don't have a good chemistry. You can put Javi Baez back in the outfield. You can go get Al Kaline. You can go get Alan Trammell. You just not good. You're okay. And when y'all come with that realization, you know what? Felix Holmes might be right. We just okay. You will start winning. Just play baseball. Stop trying to, okay, let's improve from last year. Let's win the AL Central. No, just play baseball. When you start just playing baseball, everything will fall into place. But that's what's wrong. That's why I say Michigan, the Tigers, the Lions, all y'all fan bases, you believe the Great Pumpkin. He gonna bring toys on Halloween. No, you're not good. You okay. I'm not gonna discredit nothing you done. You are okay. Are you one of the top 6 teams in Major League Baseball? Absolutely. Are you good enough to win it? No.
D. Coach Carter said they are right at about a 500 club. They've been playing pretty much 500 since the All-Star break. Right at about 500. So I would have to agree with that. Can they play better than that? Yes, they can. Should they be playing better than that? Yes, they should.
And you're not to mention, not to cut you off, your schedule gets harder after Chicago.
Yeah.
You got the Stankies coming. You get hard, it get tougher. That's why I say I don't think they're gonna do it.
Let's see here. Let's pull up the schedule really quickly. Detroit, where you at? All right, let's see here. Let's see, full schedule. Go down right now. They have, where we at?
There's the 6.
Okay, so the right team.
Right, take your time, man.
The schedule didn't seem right because they lost Chicago last night.
Right, that's what I told you. Yeah,
the Sox. My bad, I said the wrong team. Yeah. They lost the Sox 7-5. They got 3-game series through Chicago. They go, and then they're at the Yankees for 3. Then they go to the Marlins, and they home against Cleveland, Atlanta. Cleveland, Atlanta, and they finished the season on the road in Cleveland and in Boston. So it definitely gets tougher. Definitely gets tougher. And with that bullpen only looking good every fourth day, when scuba pitchers, and it's a crapshoot, you don't know what you're gonna get on them other three pitchers. They just sent the kid they got from Minneapolis from the Twins. They made him a bullpen pitcher. So it's gonna be a little difficult. It's gonna be a little.
Talking about the Patton kid?
Yeah, I forget his name.
That's his name, Patton.
It's Pollock or something like that.
So he's a bullpen pitcher now?
Yeah.
All right. It went from bad to worse.
He was like the third or fourth starter.
It's
now
over.
he's like a middle reliever now.
It's over, man. It went from bad to worse. It's over. It's over, though. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
So I'm praying that the Tigers keep it together.
The great pumpkin.
It is Halloween season. It's pumpkin spice season right now. And
the great pumpkin. I keep trying to tell you, man. That's why I can never be part of them fan bases. The great pumpkin.
I'm not a fan of the great pumpkin. I'm sorry. I like pumpkin, but not pumpkin spice. Okay. Have I ever had pumpkin pie before? I've had a fork
great
full
pumpkin.
A fork full of pumpkin pie. It's all right. It's all right. I like pumpkin seeds, but not pumpkin.
Great pumpkin. He brings toys and gifts on Halloween.
Hey, Autumn, no, you have not missed the NFL segment yet. That's next. Football, NFL, and college is next. Right now, we still talking about our beloved Tigers and how they have an opportunity to continue to play well to make it to the playoffs. Speaking of doing well, let's get yourself together. Get your mental and physical journey together with what? The Gratefulness Journey every day by who? Mr. Marcus Holmes. Lean in. Let me tell you about that young man. Did you know that he has a great presence on TikTok? Mr. Marcus Holmes, the Wiz and Oz, and the man in the background, the man out too sweet to be sour. He is taking care of all our business. He's the proprietor of the Love and Stuff family from which we are. What does he do on TikTok? He gives great HR help. If you want to know how to answer those star questions, if you want to know how to get your resume together, if you want to know how to ask those follow-up questions and how to ask for all of the great things, how to negotiate your salary, how to get better salary, get better insurance. That's right, Autumn. He is TikTok famous. Every time I go on TikTok, he got a little dance. He's giving great advice. He tell you to lean in, lean right into it. That's right, the HR guru. Thank you, Mr. Marcus Holmes, for all that you do. Make sure you check him out. Go to TikTok. Look up Marcus Holmes, HR guru. This man right here. Not only got this book, he got a couple other books. He has the merch, all that going for him. We follow his lead. Thank you, Mr. Marcus Holmes, for all that you do. Now, NFL. The NFL is back. Thursday night, we had the Eagles and the Cowboys playing against each other, and I figured whatever team blinked first was going to lose. Once Cowboys kicked that field goal, because they was matching them touchdown. Well, they were out front, touchdown, field goal. I said, that's it. I knew at that point the Eagles were going to go ahead and score on that next drive, and they did, and that was pretty much the difference in the game right there. Watching that game. Cowboys are not a bad team. I thought they played a lot better than I thought they were. It's just that the Cowboys don't know how to win. They don't know how to win. They're a good team. They're a lot better team than I thought they were going to be. They just don't know how to win. What were your thoughts on the game?
Are they better than the Lions?
That remains to be seen. I haven't seen them play yet with their number ones on the field. So honestly, I can't answer that question yet. As of last year, no. This year's a new year. We don't know what you got till you play your first game. Speaking from last year's, no, they're not better than the Lions. This year we don't know yet. What are your thoughts? What were your thoughts on the game?
CD Lamb choked. Real talk. That's why they lost. CD Lamb choked. Other than that, the boys might be back. Because, they got rid of the distraction, right? The distraction was Michael Parsons. They got rid of the Michael Parsons. So they came out and showed you, we just went toe-to-toe with the defending champs, and we lost 24-20. Now, if that game would have been in Jerry's world, maybe it would have been different. It's like when when the Lions drafted Terry Fair. I mean, I'm just playing.
And they should have drafted Randy Moss.
I'm playing, man. I'm playing. I just like to do that to get at it.
Just to mess with me. I know.
I'm just saying, we'll find out tomorrow because you're playing the team that lost their star. So we'll see. But I'm so tired. I'll be so glad when 425 get here because I'm so tired of hearing about we should have signed Ladarius Smith, and I'm man, he trash, man. You just saying that because it's a name to be said. That's the only reason you're saying that.
Ladarius Smith gonna stay in Detroit because the only reason he gonna be in Detroit is because he dating Cash Down.
Well,
and when his money run out, he gonna be gone too.
I meant to send it to you. I read yesterday the Eagles picked him up.
Oh, they did?
That's what I read yesterday. I forgot to send it to you. Then the Eagles picked him up. He signed with the Eagles.
He need to because so Detroit pretty much said, "Oh no, we good."
I just think, to be honest with you, I just think you're only saying it because that's the name to be. Okay, I'm gonna break
deal with the Eagles.
I'm gonna break it down to you. It's 32 teams in the league. Why the other 31 ain't been like, hey, what's Ladarius Smith's phone number? What's his agent phone number? Because he's trash. Yep. Same, you Lions fans, you did the same thing when you got rid of Golden Tate. Oh, I can't believe they traded Golden Tate. Were you winning with Golden Tate? No. Were you losing with Golden Tate? Yes. That's why they traded him. Said the same thing with TJ Hawkinson. Oh, I can't believe they traded him to the Vikings. Were you winning with TJ Hawkinson? No. Were you losing with TJ Hawkinson? Yes. That's why they traded him.
They were able to get Hawkinson. They were able to get a good deal for him.
Yeah, see? He signed with the Eagles for $9 million.
Yep. He signed with the Eagles. I did see that. I just pulled it up. So hey, good luck to him. He can pay those bills now for Cash Down. Cash Down gonna be happy, and he can of course he's gonna be back in the offseason. Next, you know, you're gonna look up there.
No, time out.
No, back in Detroit, not for the Lions, but back in the city. So Cash Down gonna go move with him?
No, time out. You forget, you go to Lincoln Financial.
No, that's what I'm saying is Ladarius Smith gonna be back in the city of Detroit with his woman, not as a Lion.
Get that, but she got to fly out to Lincoln Financial because the Lions play the Eagles.
Okay.
Remember, this is the same female that got on Instagram or whatever and told him we good. Remember that? This was last week. She told Dan Campbell we good over here. So now you got to bag it up.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just saying, not my words, hers, not mine.
So you think she's gonna wear the Lions gear or she gonna wear a Philly gear?
Why would she wear a Lions jersey and her boyfriend play for the Eagles? Come on, man. What's wrong, man? You woke up late this morning.
Hey, what's the boxer name? She had on her Detroit gear. She from Flint.
That's still part of Detroit, though. We consider that still part of Detroit. Flint don't stand on its own.
We're not slaying their Cash Down. We're not slaying the Cash Down.
No, not at all. What I'm saying is she's going to stand behind her man. Think about it. She got X'd off of BMF.
Stand by your man.
That part is over on BMF, so she got to ride with her man.
You say her acting career and her music career is over.
That character got cast off, man, like 2 seasons ago. BMF is over with. Right, so she got to ride with her man. And you should support your man through good and bad.
So I got a prediction. I think she's gonna wear the half jersey. I think she's gonna wear the Detroit jersey on the left, the Philly jersey on the right, or back and front.
No, I don't think, because if that was the case, she wouldn't have made the comment to Dan Campbell in the Lions organization. We good over here. You wouldn't do that.
Okay. All right. Well, we gonna, like you said, they go on to Philly and they're gonna have to back it up. They're gonna have to back it up.
By that time, you'll be about 3-4 anyway. It won't even matter.
All right. We got college football. Almost forgot. No. Before last night, we had the has been will be game. Watching the Chiefs and the Chargers.
Your team.
I'm sticking with my team. I'm sticking with the Chargers. The Chiefs do not look like the old Chiefs no more. They was out there arguing, playing undisciplined. The luster is gone. I think Philadelphia beat them bad enough in the Super Bowl that is still carrying over.
You saw that after one game?
Yes. I saw that after the first quarter. They do not look like that tough Chiefs team that everybody's afraid of. I don't see that no more. That's not going to happen the rest of the season. They're going to be good. They're going to be above 500, but they're not going to go rolling. It's not going to be the Chiefs rolling in the town, whooping up on everybody like they used to. Those days are over.
2 years ago, Detroit went down to Kansas City and beat the Chiefs opening night. Where did the Chiefs end?
They finished in the Super Bowl, but that was different. They still looked like the Chiefs. They did not look like the Chiefs last night.
What?
They did not look like the Chiefs last night.
Did they have on red pants?
They look like in terms of uniforms, yes, but in terms of how they
white
played,
uniform? Did they have the red helmet with the KC on the side?
how they did not play like the Chiefs we're used to seeing play.
Well, how did they play 2 years ago when Detroit came to Arrowhead?
That game went down. It's total different.
Take it down.
I see what you're saying. I understand your point, but overall, when you look at that game, the Chiefs did not look like the Chiefs. They only had 6 points.
0-1, correct?
They had
They
6
started
points
0-1,
going
right?
into the half.
Okay.
And the reason they got 3 of those because that idiot ran out of bounds.
And they started 0-1, right? Correct.
Correct.
And then where did they end up?
They went to the Super Bowl.
And did they win the Super Bowl?
That year, yes.
There it is. There it is. I tell you, trust me, it's like DMX told Nas, man, in Belly. If you scared, I'll take you home. You want to go home? I'll take you home. You want to go home? I'll take you home.
I'm standing by what I'm saying. In the has-been, will-be game, the will-be team beat the has-beens.
And 2 years ago, that same has-been team went back to the Super Bowl and won it.
You got Kelsey out there short arming passes. He out there alligator arming passes.
What I'm saying is, okay, I hear what you're saying. They didn't look like, okay, it was a mental error. My man didn't get out of bounds. They kicked the field goal. They went down to half, 13-6.
Mm-hmm.
But they came back and showed you why they so dominant. They could have threw in the towel in. They lost. They was down 13-6. They came back and made a game of it. They only lost by 6. They 2 years ago, Detroit went. Mahomes got picked for a pick 6 by Branch. And everybody was like, oh, my God, watch out. The Lions going to the Super Bowl. One team went to the Super Bowl. The other team watched.
That was 2 years ago.
Here we go. That was 2 years ago. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say is because you're 2 years older.
Okay, so
You have to keep that level of commitment.
I got you. That's my point. So if they're 2 years older, that means you're going to take 2 years. You're going to go back because you don't have the same team you have with the Lions.
I agree with you on that too.
Oh,
I already said the Lions was 9-8 this year.
See, I told you. If you want to go home, I'll take you home. You want to go
I
home?
already said the Lions is 9-8 this year.
10-7. I get 10.
You get them better than me.
10. The only reason I say 10-7, the games you supposed to lose, 2 of them you're gonna win. The games you supposed to win, 2 of them you're gonna lose. When it all comes down to it, Dan and my man gonna bump heads. What's gonna happen? Dan gonna take over. That's when it's all gonna fall down.
That's my whole point.
If you go back and you look, go back and look. Go when you get a chance today. You can text it to me later. All y'all watching, go back and look. Go back and watch. Remember the Titans. What did Denzel tell my man? If your defense get the ball some more, we can score a little bit more. If you don't stop them, I'm taking over. That's what's gonna happen between them. He didn't never go to Ben Johnson and do that. He didn't never go to Aaron Glenn and do that. He about to do that to them because he don't respect them. It's all about respect.
Yeah.
He don't
But what happened in the championship game? What did he say to him in the championship game? Hey, I need your help because they kicking our.
Oh, you talking about what? And remember the time? Yeah, he told the guy. He was like, "Hey, Coach Boone, my man, way ahead of you, man. You gotta throw something he ain't looking at." Dan Campbell don't want to do that because Dan Campbell figured it's the Dan Campbell way or it's no way. All that clicheing, and we gonna bite your kneecaps and all that's going out the window. Look at it this way.
This is gonna be the turnaround season for him. I agree.
Look at it this way, and this is sad to say this. And my mom always say don't say hate because you don't supposed to say hate. This really disgustes me. Why is it that when a player leaves the Lions, he go on and win a championship?
Get better. He
Trey Blood, Darius Slade, Gardner Webb, they got rings.
Mm-hmm.
They have rings.
What was the guy who was wearing the Pusha mask? He went back to Philly and got a ring. The cornerback.
What corner? That's Slay. That's Darius Slay.
Not Darius Slay. Darius Slay had left before that. Darius Slay left when the defensive coordinator for Ohio State was here. I'm talking about the guy.
Patricia. You talking about Matt Patricia when he was the coach?
When he was here, Patricia ran Darius Slay away.
You mean the running back that left?
No. The guy, the cornerback who got hurt, who was always wearing the Pusha mask, had everybody wearing the Pusha mask.
That's Gardner Webb.
That was his name, Gardner Webb.
Gardner Webb, yeah, that's Gardner. That's Gardner, Gardner Webb. CJ Gardner Webb, whatever. Yeah, he got a ring.
He went back to Philly. He got a ring.
Hey.
So yeah. We got to move forward. We got college football. Before we finish that, who gonna get will Dak and the other guy get suspended for spitting on each other?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a personal testimony, and I ain't even trying to be funny. I got spit on twice at work by a supervisor. Ain't nothing happened. So what that tell you?
I don't think nothing gonna happen either. I think
that's what I'm saying. I don't think
nothing gonna happen to Dak. I think the other guy won't get suspended, but he gonna get fined $25,000.
No, because if it already came out. See, Roger Goodell.
That'll happen till Monday. They don't do it till Monday.
Right. Roger Goodell reminds me of Paul Tagliabue a little bit, but the difference between, if you look at every commissioner that did Major League Baseball, football, the only one that really had quote unquote balls was David Stern. Rest in peace. David Stern didn't care who it was.
Bartlett Giamatti.
Who was that?
He was the commissioner over baseball in the 80s.
Man, was I even here when that was? Yeah, like that. When I was born in 75, I was 5. Okay. No, as far as what I can remember. David Stern he didn't play. Like Dennis Rodman even said, "Find me, David Stern." I mean, David Stern, you actually was scared of David Stern.
That's right. If you was going to the office, they called you to New York, you was in trouble.
Am I gonna really be out the league for real? Is he really? But we need, and nothing to say bad about Adam Silver. I think Adam Silver just needs to get a little bit tougher.
Well, his neck too long. His neck too long to be connected to his back.
Man, I'm not saying. Send all your complaints to Kara Kamau Felix. I'm just saying, as far as the business, I think he just needs to get a little tougher. I agree. He handled the Donald Sterling. I give him that. He did that. He did good with that.
Hold on. Now, if Donald Sterling does that today, does he lose his team?
He did.
No. If it happens today, in this MAGA climate, does he lose his team?
Yeah, because if he doesn't, like I just told you, Adam Silver had to make a name. So for him to ban him from everything, he had to do that because nobody would have took him serious. When you first come out, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. His first impression was, I can't drop the ball on this Donald Sterling. If I drop the ball on this, nobody in the NBA gonna ever look at me and say, okay, no, I don't really want to go see this guy. That's where Roger Goodell is. Roger Goodell has a blind eye to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you talking
he's
about
the blind eye of justice. He might as well be that lady with the blindfold on.
Me and you talk about it all the time.
I knew you think I knew about that, did you, Autumn? The blind lady of justice. See?
Me and you talk about it all the time. The way he handled this situation with my man, the ex Chucky coach. That was horrible.
He about to get paid. They about to be in court.
And that's horrible. That was horrible. Keyshawn told us a long time ago, man, this guy's a bad apple. Yep. Nobody listened to Keyshawn. Yep. Everybody said, Keyshawn just a diva. He just don't want to play with the team. Keyshawn was right.
He was right. 100% right. All right, we got to get to college football. We got a couple Saturday night great games going on, Saturday night showdowns, U of M, Oklahoma, Boston College at MSU. Will both the state of Michigan teams win, or will both of them lose? What you think?
Both of them gonna lose. When we get to predictions, you'll see both of them. Look, man, okay, the hype with my man, okay, he the first quarterback to ever freshman to start since Tate Fourier. Who cares? Okay, see what he do on the road. This reminds me, this has got the makings of the Ron Polish show. For you all that don't know who that is, Ron Pollis came out this Herald High School quarterback, went down to Notre Dame. Very first game, they played Northwestern at the old Chicago Stadium. He threw for like 339 yards, 4 touchdowns. At the end of the story, Notre Dame blew out Northwestern. I said, we see what he do when he go up to Ann Arbor. Next week, they go up to Ann Arbor. They lose. See what he do when he go to the Golden Dome at Boston College. Next week, they lose. We'll see what they do the next week when they play Florida State. The next week, they lose. They start out 1-3. Oh, Ron Pollis put this name in. He's going to win the Heisman 4 times. He never got to the athletic club once. He didn't even get invited. The whole 4 years he stayed in college. I'm not going to say Underwood is that. I'm not. He's a 2-time defending back-to-back state champion from Belleville. Okay, kudos. High school and college is 2 different things. But like I said, that fan base up there, you can tell them that it's raining Milky Ways down I-94 and they go out there with buckets. So, I mean,
I think Norman, Oklahoma is going to be outrageous tonight. I looked at getting some tickets. They talking $600 a ticket, and that's in the nosebleeds. Norman, Oklahoma is literally 3.5 hours up the road from me. I was going to go up there and try and watch that game.
I had a Billy Sims jersey on.
Little bit too rich for my blood.
Man, $600 is nothing for you, man. What you got to, this is what you do. When you, look, I don't condone scamming. Don't put this, just all you got to do is give them the money real fast and pull it back. Okay, here we
Chris
go.
Tucker, 20.
Here we go. Here's
40,
how you explain my logic.
80,
everybody out here has seen the movie Friday, right? Remember when you go up to the ice cream truck and he's like, come out my money. He like 20, 40, and he flip it over. That's all you got to do. By the time they realize it ain't $600, you in the seats.
Nah.
Hey, man, look.
I do want to go up there. I wouldn't mind. I'm seriously. It's a straight shot, literally up on the other side of 35. It'll literally put you right on the street on the stadium. I would love to go up there and watch that game tonight. It's probably gonna be the best game.
If you do what I just told you to do, you'll be watching the game.
Yeah, I'll be watching the game from a jail cell. I'll go up there and do that.
Do you know how many people in that stadium? How many people in that stadium? About 60,000. They're going to pick you out of 60,000 people.
I'm talking about once I try and trick somebody and give them the money and try and run to get to the door.
Keep walking. You're not going to sit there and let them count you. And you gone. Okay. You know how when you go to Foot Locker and they say, this your email? You say, yeah. And you just say, how you going to pay? Cash or card? You say card. They don't take your card, do they? They say slide it through the thing. I'm gone. Who stands around to wait?
I may have lost 80 pounds, but I'm not 80 pounds faster.
Okay. The next time you hear like we did the show live, I'll show you how to get down. I'll show you the Terry Fairway. I don't know what you're praying for. You should know, be from the Michigan fan. What do the Michigan fan base say? You're not cheating if you're not trying. There you go.
Yes, that's true. We got to move forward. We are way behind. Way behind. We want to make sure we mention the WNBA. Let's see here. The WNBA. Remember, don't forget, this segment is T. It's down. It slays. It leaves no crumbs. Get your coins, girl. Clock it.
Now I got a question. Do you practice that before you do that, or you just?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I ask ladies all the time. They say I'm supposed to have nails to make the nails go click, 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 click. I'm like, I ain't putting on no nails.
Hey, you do that? Yeah.
I ain't putting on no nails.
Show is over for me.
All right, Caitlin Clark is out for the rest of the season. They have thrown in the towel for her injury. Angel Reese got suspended for the first half of her next game. Actually, she's going to be out a game and a half because she got suspended for a game because it's her 8th. She got 8 technicals. Do you think this is going to be the end of the road for Angel Reese in Chicago Sky?
It's kind of hard. I mean, she voicing her opinion. And if the punishment comes with suspension for voicing her opinion, I mean, what is she supposed to do? Sit back and take it?
My only problem with this is this. People have said a lot worse with a lot less.
Okay.
Things being done against them.
Okay.
I think that the Chicago front office is being a little sensitive. Truth hurt. Get some better players. Give me a better coach. You got rid of my coach. What's wrong with y'all? Put some people around us. Truth is truth.
Well, maybe if it wasn't just her, like maybe if it was Angel Reese and we were her teammates and it was Felix and Kamau saying it. Ain't nobody else saying it. That's why I'm saying maybe that's why she's getting the blunt of the punishment. There is nobody else saying like for example, Caitlin Clark would say it, and then even though they're not teammates, Paige Beckers would say it. Carmadosa not saying it. It's just Angel Reese. So is it that she just trying to be a diva and she's saying blah, blah, blah? Or is it, because you got to look at it like this. Is her teammates like, well, hey, hold on. You trying to say we trash? Everybody views stuff different. So for them not to back her up, it kind of make it seem like, oh, that's just her being in her feelings. Like you just said.
I'm not saying they're not backing her up. It's, at this point, like you said, she's the only one saying it.
Correct.
Publicly. But I guarantee you all of them said, why the hell y'all bring this sorry coach in here? I guarantee you that.
So you said they said that behind closed doors.
Right. We did, as a team, they said we had Spoon. We believe in Spoon. We were a real young team with some injuries last year.
Correct.
You bring that team back with Spoon, what you doing? Much better where you are now.
Okay.
Speaking of Spoon, come on to Dallas. Get rid of the man bun. We got your office ready for you.
You just ain't gonna be happy till he gone,
no, and I bring Spoon. I bring some brisket myself. I bring some brisket and some pulled pork.
Man, you gotta give my man a chance, man. Give him a chance.
We give peace a chance. We don't give coaches a chance.
You give what a chance?
You give peace a chance. Give peace a chance. We don't give coaches chances. Coaches get paid too much money.
This is why. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I know I apologize. It's the first Saturday of the month. I apologize. He just on one, man.
I am. And it don't make no sense that the former Detroit Shock have the worst record in the league right now. That don't make no sense. That makes no sense. Right now, they are 9-33. Chicago's got 10-31. Sun 10-31. They've been eliminated from playoff contention for the last month. That make no sense. Don't make no sense. But hey,
the first pick in the draft, the Detroit Lions select Terry Farrer. All right, man.
You right.
I'm over there sweating.
Ain't been making me madder. I'm gonna relax. All right. Don't forget tennis action today. Arena Sabalenka versus Amanda Anisimova at 3:00 on.
Man, that ain't over with yet.
The championship is the day.
Get that off the screen, man.
Yeah, the championship is the day. I got a chance to watch some of the match for Anisimova versus what is her name?
Coco?
Not Coco. The girl who beat Coco.
Okay, yeah.
The one born in America, but she plays under the Japanese flag, and that was a great match. Anisimova definitely beat her, but to watch them girls, the ball striking alone was just great. Just watching them go after each other. So that was a great match. I got to see some of that. So please watch that match today. We want to make sure we support all our women's sports. All right, where we at now? Let's see here. College volleyball, we're going to start adding that in more and more, especially since we're going down the stretch for WNBA. They're going to be starting the playoffs soon. 6 of the 8 teams have already been gotten to the playoffs. And I think next week or the week after that, they start the playoffs. So we're going to start talking more about women's college volleyball. They're doing all kind of great things in college volleyball, playing outdoor games, playing showcases. They've been on ABC and on Fox. Some great matches. So we're going to be adding that more and more into the scope as we move forward. All right, we coming down the stretch. It's about that time. Time for us. We got to make sure we stay on time so we can stay within our hour. And it's time for us to take a quick pause for the calls as we jump into Stoopid Sports News. All right, for Stoopid Sports News, we got Tyreek Hill divorce. That man had a pretty decent what's the word I'm looking for? Prenuptial agreement. Through that he had a $500,000 payment to his wife and $20,000 to $50,000 monthly support, and that's not including the child support because they have a young child that the two of them will be raising into the future. And they said from the beginning that they wasn't gonna make it because he went into the marriage with some side children coming in from day one. What are your thoughts on Mr. Tyreek Hill, with the cheater of the cheetah?
Man, there's a song out there, and it wasn't on the 3rd of September neither. Cheaper to keeper, dog. Cheaper to keeper. You better go. I would have went, me personally, I would have called up TD Floor. She would have came home. It would have been a rose from when she opened the door all the way. Man, I don't know, man. But that dude, man, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea.
He got, 8, 10, 12 kids?
I mean, it's a lot of cats out here. This is my advice to him. If y'all hang up or whatever, I understand. You should go see Marcus, the HR guru. You should go see Marcus and get some advice, my man. But keep it in your pants, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I wish him well. I wish her well. But see, this is the thing what people don't understand. The kids, man. That's who get hurt by all this. It don't be him. It don't be her. It be the kids. Because now you got 7 brothers and sisters. You can only play football for so long. Okay, so what happens when your daughter or your son or your daughter, it convenes in, you got to go to a basketball game, but she cheerleading at 11 and your son got a basketball game at 1. We don't think, man. You got to think with this one and stop thinking with that one. Man, and that's why I say the kids it's messed up because your mom can only do so much. And your dad can only do so much because everybody's going to.
Especially when they're in different cities too.
Right. That's Tyreek Hill's son or that's Tyreek Hill's daughter. Yeah. Now you got people mobbing you because you can't even watch. Hey, Tyreek, how was it playing for the Dolphins? Or why did you leave the Chiefs? You got to deal with all that. Yeah. Like Barry Sanders' son. When Barry Sanders used to come to the games at West Bloomfield, he sat way up in the stands. He put a hat over his head. Same thing with Jalen Rose. I used to see Jalen Rose at Northland all the time. Jalen Rose he'd be carrying his daughter in his hand with a cap over his head. I'd be like, "What up, Jalen?" He'd be like, "What up?" That's about the only cool celebrity that I can say from here.
Jalen Rose 6'8". You can't really hide that much when you 6'8".
Sure, yeah, you can. Sure, you can.
I used to see Rashid all the time.
I used to get.
You can't hide when you got that bumpy face beard and that bumpy face hairdo.
I used to get my hair cut at what was the name of the place? She got her own barbershop now. It's called JV's Courtside. But before that, she used to cut at Uppercuts. We used to sit in there with Jerome Bettis all the time. I'd be like, dang, man, he ain't even that big. No, but then when he get up, I'd be like, okay. Yeah.
He's not that tall, but
he's not that tall, but he used to look. Every time I knew he was in there, he had a Benz parked in front with the roll bar, right? The top would be down. I'm like, okay, JB here. I'm like, all right, man. Same thing when I used to go to the barbershop and dude used to Dre Bly when he played for the Lions. Dre Bly little. When you take all the pads off, Dre Bly about my size. Yeah. I'm like, Dre Bly. Look like baby New Year's. Hey man, look, I'm just saying, man. I'm telling you things I see. I don't drink and smoke. This is about the father vitamin water. I don't drink and smoke. But I'm just it's certain people you come around, you say, oh, okay. And there's certain people you come around, you be like, oh, okay, I see why he AO. Like Adrian Dantley. When Adrian Dantley was here, he was a butthole. But I get it. Who wants somebody always pulling them on? Hey, AD. I mean, I get it. But back to the initial conversation, I hope you get it together, man. Because, like I said, the kids are going to suffer.
Yeah. All right. And also in Stoopid Sports News, George Blaha just made it to the Hall of Fame, the Basketball Hall of Fame. Why does that? Stoopid Sports News. Joe Swell has been one of the best commentators for years. This is his 50th year starting with the Pistons. He made it through the Kirk Gowdy Award. They should have been took care of that man. They should have been took care of that man.
But they always snub us. We
George
still
Swell is one of the best. They will tell you league wide.
Chet Lemon to get into the hole.
Chet Lemon ain't in there. Lou Whitaker ain't in there.
Right,
That's
we
bull.
still waiting on that. We always, I don't know what it is about Michigan and Detroit sports. They always do that.
Lou Whitaker before Chet Lemon for sure. Lou Whitaker should have been in there. It's some shortstops in the Major League Hall of Fame who have nowhere near the stats that Lou Whitaker had. And Lou Whitaker played back when the game was nowhere near. They're hitting the ball like they're hitting the ball now. But that's another story for another day. All right, let's see here. One quick question is, one quick question for you. What the question is for this week is Arch Manning being overhyped?
By overhyped, what you mean by overhyped? You mean by the media? You mean by us? What do you mean?
By everybody. Is Arch Hammond, is he going to live up to the hype that they say he's going to be the greatest of all?
Did any of the Mannings live up to the hype? Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you the quick version. Eli went to Ole Miss. What did he do? Nothing. Peyton went to Florida. Went to Tennessee. What did he do? Nothing. He went 4 years and didn't even beat Tennessee. He went to Tennessee for 4 years, never beat Florida. The 1 year he had Florida, they were beating Florida 37-0 in the swamp. It started raining. You know what the final score was? 62-37. They never scored the second half. He never won the Heisman. None of them. The daddy, the two sons. I'm sorry what happened to Cooper. He got hurt his freshman year at Ole Miss. Sorry that happened. None of them amounted to nothing in college. They only got their attributes when they got to the pros. And to be honest with you, this is how I feel, personally, in my opinion. They only gave Eli the second one so they could have something to argue with at the table at Thanksgiving. Because remember, Peyton had two before Eli got the one. So then let's let him have this way they can argue at the table. Then I seen when you sent me the clip where he was like, oh, he's adopted. You wasn't nothing in college neither. What, because you led the band every time?
Would he do well enough to make it to the pros?
You led the band every time after y'all won and you got up there and did this. And I could get up there and do this. That don't mean I'm a choir director. Make it make sense.
Will Arch Manning do well enough to make it to the pros?
Yeah, because his name is on the back. Manning. They're going to take a chance. Everybody takes a chance. You go out the door today, you take a chance. But no. Is he good? No. Was his uncles good? No. Not collegiate wise. They were good
enough. They were good enough in college. They weren't great.
They were not good enough in college. No.
They were good enough.
They were okay.
They were good enough. I'm not saying they were great. I'm saying they were good enough.
When
Peyton was definitely better than Eli.
When Eli went to no, he wasn't. When
Eli in college, Peyton was better than
in college, they amounted to the same thing. Neither one of them won nothing.
Good enough. Peyton came in second in the Heisman vote. He's still mad he lost to Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson came in with that Bossellini on, and his coach told him to take that damn hat off. So because you come second in the Heisman, nobody gets a trophy for that. I've said he was good enough. He was better than Eli in college. And when he got to the pros, he set the record for the most interceptions by any rookie. Is this on? They both were trashing. They were not trash. They were good enough. I'm gonna prove it to you how Peyton was trash. The year he lost the Heisman, they lost 2 games that year. The following year, they won the national championship. Yeah. So what are you saying? T. Martin came in and they won the Heisman. He stayed there 4 years and he couldn't even win. T. Martin came in, they won the national. 4 years prior to that, he couldn't even get them to the national championship game. So was that T. Martin or was T. Martin better than T. Martin? I'm not saying you're not right. I think we're saying the same thing. You're saying trash. I'm not saying trash. I said he was good enough. He was good enough to get himself to the league. Eli was good enough to get themselves to the league. Good enough to win. Once they got to the league, they won Super Bowls. You got to be good enough to get to the league. Was Craig Krenzel good enough? Say it again. Was Craig Krenzel good enough? You don't even know who that is, do you? Exactly. That's the quarterback for Ohio State that beat Miami for the national championship. Did he make it to the league? No.
My point. That's my point. T. Martin came in. You stayed 4 years. In the 4 years you stayed at Tennessee, you didn't beat Florida one time. Once.
Okay.
T.
So
Martin.
did T. Martin even play in the league?
He won a national.
We said the same thing.
To win a national?
T. Martin was good enough to win a national championship. The Manning was good enough to play in college enough to go to the pros. T. Martin wasn't good enough beyond the pros. Good enough. Not good, not great. Good enough.
I got you. I'm glad you
not great.
Watch
not
this.
Great. Good, but not great.
Watch this. Was Charlie Ward good?
Charlie Ward was smart enough to go to the NBA.
Now you dance around the question. Was Charlie Ward good?
Yeah, I thought he was a good quarterback.
Did he win the national?
Yeah, I think they did.
Did he win the Heisman?
Yeah.
Why he didn't get drafted? Ding dong. Ding dong.
Okay, hold on. You talking about a different standard.
Oh
You talk about a different standard for black quarterbacks. Different standard, different era. Had he played in this era, he definitely would have got drafted.
Okay. God rest his soul. Was Steve McNair good?
Hell of a good.
Did he get to the pros?
Yes.
Did he win a national?
No, because he was at HBCU.
What time is it, man?
He played for was it not Fort Valley State? He played for the school in he played at the school in Mississippi. Played for that black college in Mississippi.
It wasn't Mississippi. It was Savannah, Georgia, Savannah State. That's where he stayed playing for. He played him and his brother. His brother was a wideout.
Say his name again.
Steve McNair. Went on and played for the Ravens. Well, at that time, they were the Tennessee Titans with Derek Mason. We went to high school together. They went to the Super Bowl.
Let's see here. Trying to get his college real quick.
He said Charlie Ward was good. He won the national. He won the Heisman. Alcorn State, my bad. That's
Alcorn. Yeah, that's Mississippi.
Yeah.
That's Mississippi.
That guy, how can you even say he won the Heisman and the national championship, but he didn't get drafted? He set the standard. Charlie Ward, there wasn't no running quarterbacks like that. He set him.
We say the same thing. That was a different standard back then. What Charlie Ward did in college did not fly in the NFL at that time. It does now.
Well, how did Mike Vick get here? Mike Vick did the same thing Charlie Ward did.
10 years later.
That was 93. Mike Vick came in the game in 98. That's only 5 years.
Still, it was still a different climate. And we still fighting against the black. There should be how many black quarterbacks was even in the league then? And you still had that boy from Houston who just came to win the Heisman, went to Detroit and stuck it all up. So they were still black quarterbacks at the time. Andre Ware, yes.
That's because your coach wasn't planning. But who was the starting quarterback for the Lions? Rodney Peete. What color was he?
Black. He was a traditional drop back quarterback from USC. He came out of Houston running that run and shoot. They brought all those people in to play to run that run and shoot, and all he did was throw interceptions.
It's getting cold.
To this day, every time I think of Andre wearing that high top fade, I want to take I want to get some clippers and bzzz, right down the middle.
Oh my God.
We way off topic. We gotta keep moving forward. All right, predictions. So far, after last week, you were 3-2. I was 2-3. Let's see. We got some great games with college games. Moving forward.
Going undefeated. I'm putting it out there. I'm going undefeated
this weekend.
I'm going undefeated right here.
All right. Iowa State. Who you got?
Iowa State.
I got Iowa State as well. What score you got?
24-17. I'm going undefeated. I'm calling it. 2 for the money. I'm going undefeated.
I'm saying it's gonna be worse than that. Iowa State gonna kick the crap out of them. 35-7.
Wow.
All right, Oklahoma U of M. Who you got tonight?
Oh, Sooner Booner. Oklahoma 21-17. Going undefeated.
Say it again.
21-17. I'm going undefeated.
I think it's going to be a little bit closer than that. I like Oklahoma as well. I'm going to say 14-10.
Oh, God.
Oklahoma. Under the lights in East Lansing, Boston College, MSU.
Give me Boston College. 17-10. I'm going undefeated.
I'm going to put some faith in the boys. I'm going to put some faith in I'm going MSU. I'm going MSU 21-13.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to the NFL. Lions of Green Bay. Sunday afternoon. Who you got?
Green Bay, man. Green Bay 27-24.
I slept on this one all night. It's been stuck in my craw. This game has been the one bane of my existence. Lions 24-21.
Going undefeated.
Steelers Jets.
Give me the Steelers. Steelers 17-14.
I like this. Honestly, I think I wouldn't be surprised if this game ended in a tie. I'm serious. I think this game might end in a tie, but I'm going to go Steelers 21-17. Ravens Bills.
Ravens. They avenged last year's dreadful playoff loss. Let me see. 21-14.
I like the Bills. Bills at home.
That's why you'll never make captain.
Bills at home. Bills at home. 28-17. Vikings and the Bears. Monday night.
Give me the Vikings. 24-17. I'm going undefeated.
Let's see here. I'm going to go to Vikings too. This gonna be another. It should be a good game, but it's really gonna be a terrible game. I'm going with the Vikings. This is gonna be a terrible guy. This is gonna be one of the worst games you've seen in a long time. 17-10. 17-10 Vikings. All right, everybody. Thank y'all for joining us. We're sorry for going over a little bit today. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. Make sure you please join our Facebook page. Go to our Facebook page and join. We're about to put this QR code up here. Join Space Talk page on Facebook. Don't forget, we on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and the Roku Network by way of the NBL Network, National Basketball League Network. Come check us out. You see the scroll across the bottom? We've been scrolling that for the most part the whole time. Thank you for Mr. Stokes for coming out today and interviewing with us. Good luck to them this season. We're going to more than likely wind up doing a remote at one of those games. I can see it now. Thank you, Felix. What you got to close us out today?
Dr. King said, no man can ride your back unless it's bent. True story. That's what he said. Dr. Martin Luther King. No man can ride your back unless it's bent.
Lord.
I'm just saying, man. Good thing,
one word.
You can't let it. That's true. That's facts.
I'm not saying it's not facts. I'm just going to say one word. Pause.
All right. Man, that's facts, man. No man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. We'll be back next week on the 13th. Don't forget Tuesday night, Love and Stuff. And don't forget Tuesday afternoon. Make sure you please go check out my pastor, Dr. Valencia Edner, good Reverend Dr. Valencia Edner, Tuesdays. Thriving Tuesday Moment of Encouragement on YouTube. We shall see you all next week. Have a great week. Be safe, everybody.